So, welcome to the chair practice. I'm just going to slide the chair back, and my feet are flat on the floor here. So, welcome everyone. So, just get comfortable down into the chair with the sitting bones. You feel those resting on the seat of the chair and the back resting against the back of the chair. And I just let my hands just go limp and loose wherever they're comfortable. And I'm softening now from the top of my head down through my face and jaw and the shoulders, hips, legs, feet, arms, hands, and fingers. So as we practice today, remember there's no pain. So if you experience pain or discomfort, you just rest or change the posture to make it something that's okay for you. Remove the sensation, not pain. Just notice the breath. And you can kind of scan through the body and even move or shift, change position a little bit, and then relax again. So good. So now staying back in the chair, lifting up tall, bring the hands to just behind the knees on the thighs. And now let's just we're going to do some belly breathing. Just going to breathe into the belly and not move the air into the upper chest, but just to the belly. So a couple rounds of just take the air into the belly and exhale. Yeah, belly breathing is something we lose track of as we age. Babies, if you watch babies, they're belly breathing all the time. And so as we get older, we tend to take that inhale all the way up into the upper chest. And at some point, we're not breathing into the belly at all. We're only using about a third of the capacity of our lungs. So practicing belly breathing kind of helps you get in the habit of taking that air down, way down into the lungs. So a couple rounds of 3-part breath: belly, middle chest, upper chest. Lifting up through the chest, and then exhale through the nose. Another big inhale, belly, middle chest, upper chest. And exhaling through the nose. Good. Feel the ribs expand side to side as you do this. One last time. And exhale. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so moving back a little bit and kind of where you can see me, I'm forward now in the chair, away from the back of the chair. I still feel my sitting bones on the seat of the chair. Feet are flat on the floor, and you can try to pick the carpet or whatever that floor is underneath your feet. Pick it up with your toes. Just kind of scrunch the toes, feeling down through the feet. Yeah. Oh, good. Toes pointing straight ahead. And the thighs are kind of like coming right out of the hips, straight forward. So then lift up tall in the chair, draw the shoulders back. And we'll start by just releasing the neck a little bit. So as you exhale, let the chin fall down toward the chest. Good. Staying upright through the spine and up and out of the shoulders with the head. You might feel a little bit of lengthening in the back of the neck. And now inhale and bring the head up and let the gaze drift up toward the ceiling. Again, the head comes up and out of the shoulders, pressing the chest forward as you gaze up. Shoulders are back And now bring the head back up. And take the right ear over toward the right shoulder. And if you want, you can extend the left arm, activate the muscles in that arm, and then bring the head up and take the left ear toward the left shoulder and extend the right arm. And then bring the head up. Good. Now let the chin fall toward the chest and to draw the chin toward the right shoulder. And then to center and toward the left shoulder. And center and right. And center and left. And chin in the center of the chest, bring the head up. So as you inhale here, bring the shoulders up toward the ears and then draw the shoulders back and down. Just roll those shoulders back and down, gently move the head, neck stays relaxed, and then let the shoulders go. And as you inhale, draw the shoulders back up, way up there, and then take the points of the shoulders back and down, continuing to move the head, neck soft, and let that one go. Inhaling, bring the shoulder up there and way back and down. And just breathe here for 2 long, deep breaths, just holding the shoulders back. One more breath. See if you can hear that exhale, that ocean breath. Good. And then release the shoulders. And now you can just bicycle the shoulders, whatever feels good. Yeah. Good. Bring the left hand across to the outside of the right thigh and the right hand somewhere back on the back of the chair, and then lift up tall. And as you exhale, twist, spiraling with the hips turning first, then the chest and shoulders and the head turns. And then inhale and come to the front. Bring the right hand across, left hand back, lift up, shoulders release, spiraling to the left. And inhaling back to the front. Left hand again comes across. This time, lift up tall, shoulders release, stay in the center of the chair. And as you spiral to your right, extend your right arm, looking toward the extended right hand. And unwind and come to the center. Bring the right hand across. And now as you spiral to the left, extend the left arm behind you, following the hand with the eyes. And now exhale and come back around. Yeah, really good. So bring the hand, the right hand out in front, the fingers spread wide, draw that into the shoulder, that arm. And then as you inhale, let the hand drift up toward the ceiling. Turn and gaze up toward the lifted hand. Good. Turn the palm to the outside and follow the hand with the eyes as it comes down. Hand comes along the side of the chair, extends out in front, inhaling, the hand lifts. Exhaling, following it with the eyes. And as the hand comes back up to the ceiling, just turn and reach up toward the ceiling. Get as tall and long as you can from the seat of the chair to the fingertips. And then bring the left hand to the front left leg of the chair and arc over to the left, keeping that right shoulder back. Turn the gaze down toward the floor to the left. And now turn the gaze back toward that extended right hand. Bring the hand back up to the ceiling and release. Good. All right. And just move the arm, noticing the sensations. If all that tingling stuff going on is good stuff. And then extend the left arm. And as you inhale, let that hand drift up toward the ceiling, reaching. Turn the palm to the outside, follow that hand with the eyes. Down along the side of the chair, out in front and up, inhaling and exhaling down. And inhaling back, hand comes up toward the ceiling, reaching. And bring the right hand to the front right leg of the chair, arc over to the right. Keep the left sits bone down on the chair seat. And turn the gaze down toward the floor. And then back up toward the ceiling. And bring the hand back up, reach, and release. Good, all right. So with the hands cupping the knees, fingers are wrapped around the front of the knees, lift up tall. And as you exhale, let the chin drop toward the chest. Don't close the throat as you round the middle back toward the back of the chair. And now inhaling, coming up, lifting the gaze up, shoulders come back and down. Exhaling, you're rounding. And inhaling, coming up, gazing up. And one more round, exhaling, chin toward the chest. And inhaling, lifting up, gazing up. Ah, good. And coming back to that upright seat. Bring the right knee into the chest, hug it in, flex the right foot. Squeezing it in as far as it'll go. Good. Now extend the right leg straight out. Now stay tall here. You can support the knee behind the knee if you choose, or just core strength. Good. Point the toes and flex. Spread the toes and point and flex. And point and flex. And then turn the toes to the outside. And then to the ceiling. And now turn the toes to the inside. Good. Back to the ceiling and bring the right leg down. Take a breath. Good. Bring the left knee into the chest. Flex the left foot. And extend the left leg. Strong through the heel. And point the toes and then flex the foot. Spread the toes and point and flex. And point and flex. And then turn the toes to the outside, to the left. And to the ceiling, and then to the inside, to the right. And then back to the ceiling and bring your left leg down. Yeah, pretty good. Take the legs wide, and then I'll move back onto the mat. So take the legs wide with the toes pointing away. Good. Come up tall, and you've got to bend in those knees, and the front of the feet and the toes are on the floor. So as you exhale, come forward now and let the hands just slide down toward the feet. Oh, yeah. Okay. So getting a little sensation, I am anyway, on the insides of the upper part of the legs. And now let the head release down toward the mat. And actually, there's a little action going on in the quads here. By that, I mean you're tightening the quadriceps, and you're feeling that stretch. Now just try and release down here. My hands are down on the mat, and I'm just letting my head hang. Here's another little interesting thing you can do. You can take your elbows to the inside of the knees, and you can actually kind of pry those knees a little wider with the elbows. One more deep breath. Yeah, now get long through the spine, bring the hands up just behind the knees and come on back up. All right. As long as we're here, let's take this left hand and put it to the inside of that left knee, open the right shoulder, and come over that left leg. Good. Coming back up. And now bring the right hand to the inside of the left knee, opening the left shoulder, right knee, opening the left shoulder, come over the right leg. And coming back up, release back down, and bring the feet back in. Take just a breath here, and you can move back a little bit in the chair, but not all the way back. Lift up tall, feel the feet on the mat again, knees pointing straight ahead. Yeah, all good. So let's bring this right elbow up toward the ceiling. Feel the upper part of the spine, the bony upper spine, just below the neck with those right fingers. And then bring the left hand over the top and draw that right elbow back. And then release that, take the left elbow up to the ceiling, bring the right arm over, and now draw the left elbow back. Good, release that, and come on down. Okay, so I'm gonna come up to standing, turn the chair around, and you can go with the back of the chair toward you or the seat of the chair toward you, whatever's comfortable for you. I like the front of the chair because then I can come down into my chair table with my hands on the seat of the chair or my fingers wrapped around the edges of the seat of the chair. But I'm in my standing table, fingers spread wide, middle finger pointing to the back of the chair, and feet are hip width apart. And I'm again feeling down through my feet. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to step back into chair plank. So just take the right foot, step it back, bend the left knee, and now take the left foot back beside the right, and you're in chair plank. Keep the elbows in, or the upper arms in close to the body, so we're not splayed out at the elbows. And just breathe. And now we're going to lower halfway down and press back up, and lower halfway and press back up, and lower halfway, elbows in, and press back up. Good deal. Let the hips drop and look out over the back of that chair. Keep the shoulder blades on the back, pressing the heart toward the back of the chair. And now lift the hips up into downward dog. Good. All right. So now we're going to walk those heels into the mat one at a time. And we didn't change the feet at all when we went from chair plank to downward dog. Hands stayed where they were, feet stayed where they were. Let the head just hang. Good. Now looking toward the seat of the chair, take a step toward the chair with the left foot. So you're now in a lunge. So bend that left knee, come up on the back toes, let the hips move toward the mat, and you're in chair lunge. Yeah, good. Spin the back heel in and down. And now take the both hands up into the air, into warrior one. Now we're going to transition to warrior two. So now take that right arm back behind, take the gaze to the middle finger in the left hand extended forward. Really press that left knee to the outside, to the left of the mat, and breathe. Back leg is straight and strong. We move to triangle. So straighten the front leg. Bring the left hand down to the seat of the chair or the back of the chair. Open the heart, roll the bottom ribs under, the left ribs under, and take the right hand to the ceiling. One more deep breath. Now coming back up to that warrior two, bend that knee. Now take your right hand up toward the ceiling, bring the left hand down to the chair seat, bring the right hand down to the chair seat, come up on those back toes, you're back in your chair lunge. Good. Bring the left foot back beside the right, now you're in chair plank. Lower halfway, and press back up. Up into chair downward dog. Good, yes. One heel into the mat, then the other. Head hangs, and this is a resting pose, so just breathe here. All right, so step the right foot up almost all the way to the chair. Come up on those back toes. Chair lunge on the right side. Good. Let the hips settle. And now lift up into, spin the left heel in and down. Now come up into warrior one. Settle low in the warrior now with a bend in that right knee. Good. Transitioning to warrior two. Left hand comes behind, right arm extends out in front. Again, keep that right knee open to the right. Should be able to see the inside of your right foot. Now straighten your right leg, bring your right hand down to the chair seat, left hand lifts, rolling the right ribs under, lengthening through the spine as you reach to the ceiling. Good. Coming back to that warrior two, bend that right knee, strong through the back leg. Again, now wheel back down to the chair, lifting the left hand high. Right hand comes to the seat, left hand comes to the chair seat, up on the back toes, lunge. That gaze is straight ahead. Good. Now just step the right foot back beside the left. Take a breath. Lower halfway. Press back up. Back to downward facing dog. Ah, good. Mm. And gazing at the seat of the chair, step both feet up, or back in chair table. Exhale into forward fold. Let the head go. Gently move the head, neck is soft, top of the head toward the mat. Weights toward the front of the feet. Pedal those heels, one then the other. Lift the head here, press the belly into the thighs, bring the arms wide, and with bent knees, press into the floor and come up. Exhale into mountain pose. Good. Yoga flop. Ragdoll. So let's go ahead and turn the chair around and come back to seated. Ah, good. And we'll just do a couple of gentle twists here to finish up. Actually, let's go ahead and do something to kind of warm down the hips, I guess. So lift the right knee with the knee bent, and now just circle that knee. Take it out and down, in and up. And go the other way. And then bring the right foot down, lift the left knee, and circle it. Take it out and down and in. Interesting sensations here in that hip, at least for me. And then go the other way, down and out, up and in. And then bring that foot down. Okay. So let's do some gentle twists, and then we'll settle back for Savasana. Again, bring the left hand to the outside of the right knee, lifting tall, and just a gentle twist as you spiral to the right. And come to center, and a gentle twist to the left. And coming back to center. And if you'd like, you can bring the left foot onto the right knee, and just come forward gently. Flex that left foot. And come up and release, and bring the right ankle onto the left knee, coming forward gently. And release on that side, and just settle back into the chair. Taking deep breaths here, feeling down through the feet and the sitting bones. Just let it all go. Just let every ounce and pound of weight in the body just release into the chair and the mat. So let's take one deep breath in and let it go, exhaling through the mouth. And then just let the breath flow. Good. Wiggle the toes, the fingers, coming back gently. And you can move the head. You can stretch if that would feel good. Oh, yeah. All right. Coming back over. Thank you for practicing, and namaste. And